But you haven't addressed the actual question, which was it Labour, or is it Mr. Osborne, or is it both?
Well, we know that the way in which money was allocated was not as efficient as it should have been, and we're going to make sure that in the future, when money is allocated for school buildings, it's more efficient. But we know also that the last government, the Labour government, said that capital spending would have to be reduced by 50% over 3 years. And therefore, when we have 700 projects going ahead and 700, unfortunately and regrettably, stopped, then again you can see that broadly 50% are going ahead, 50% not. That's in line with the budgetary assumptions which were laid out by the last government, by the Labour government.
Well, I still don't quite get whether this is Balls or Osborne or both.
Well, Balls, my predecessor, certainly presided over a system which was in need of reform, and George Osborne, the Chancellor of the Exchequer, has made it clear that when it comes to capital expenditure, we'll be operating within the limits that were laid down by the last Labour government. So in that sense, it's Darling and Brown who are the people who shaped today's announcement by bequeathing us a mess in the economy, which meant it was very, very difficult, I think, for any government to commit to expansionary spending along these lines. And it was also the case that when they realised that, Alistair Darling, as Chancellor in the last Labour government, said that capital spending would have to be reduced inevitably, whoever won the general election.